In this video I will go a little bit over matrix section to see one option how we can use matrix section on Korg. Just simple option. And we'll play one style, some sound, and listen to that beautiful sound of Korg PA5x. Let me play intro. There I can choose group of paths. In group of paths 1, 2, 3 I have presently paths. On those paths could be just hits of drums or could be some sequences, but I can choose sequencer to use on group of path 2, or I can choose set list to be on path 3, on this path 3. So you can customize what do you want to control on this part on matrix. This part, actually, those are here paths that we know that exist in previous model. But this matrix path is something else. We can have several different kind of controls here. We can control regular paths with sequences. We can control sequencer, or we can have here even a set list. This set list, what you see here, songbook and set list, what we can control here, we can control with paths. If we choose that option, read that manual. In this video, I will focus just to some sequences that I path with loops that I'm going to use, and I will show you how you can work with matrix if you want to mute some part of styles and use some parts and combine them and get totally another feeling from same style. Now I'm playing this style. We have all instruments. Let us keep style this with easy or easy. If I play that style, now I have option. If I go matrix, mute. Now I can mute some parts. If I don't want to have some parts of the style, I can mute it here. I can mute it on two places. Here. Look at it. Here I can mute something. Or I can mute it here. If I go here on this part. Now if I go keyboard style. Now here right side. Now I can use it here or here. Now if I want to have just drums, I will keep shift drums. Look at now, I have just drums. And on left side you can see blinking lights, and on right side you can see on that matrix what you play actually. What is playing? It's nice idea to have it here. What is playing? Now I can unmute it here, everything, or here. So why is this interesting? It is interesting if I want to mute some parts, for example this one. Now we have accompaniment 2. We can mute it even on screen. Now if we have guitar here, now we can go back on parts, and now we can use something else here. You can, for example, this adjustment. So now we are combining parts with style parts. Now we have this guitar. So now there is part, guitar from part. Now we disconnect part, and if we go to mute section, we don't need to go to that window. We can just activate here. There's that guitar, accompaniment 2. Now we can choose between this guitar or this one. The same part. Now we can go combine it with section or part number 2. Something. Now, what do we have here? We have a regular style with part of the styles that we have in any another keyboard. But beside of that, we have plenty of options with matrix where you can choose several other instruments to put it together with this style. So there is no another keyboard that has so many options and so many tracks that you can use at the same time, and you can manipulate with them. Yeah, there is actually there is a lot of options where you can find in Ketron Event as well. Ketron Event is very powerful in this section as well. Beside of Ketron Event, Korg PA5 is next keyboard that has a lot of options, just much more options that we can find on any another arranger. So that is how we can use those parts. So I will go back just for a moment in parts section. So we can, if you want, you can adjust parts section and you can customize, use your user parts or parts that exist in this instrument. How to customize this? If you go here and if you press edit button, now you can remove any of those parts here happening. I call them parts, but those are sequences, those are hits, those it can be everything here. So I just use that term because we have it in controllers and in previous keyboard where with that matrix parts we call those things parts. Physically they are kind of parts, so that's why I call them parts, but actually in functionality you can use whatever you want there. Now when you press on any of that part, you will get to factory section or user section. Now you can change whatever you want to change. Whatever you change, it will stay there. It will be saved automatically with that section, with that parts that you want to have on this instrument. If you want to get back your factory pass, you have to just go to do factory restore for pass, and you will get a choice of your factory pass. But now whatever I change in this keyboard here, now look at this. Now I will just show you. I will exit from edit. Now I have scratch here or here, whistle. Now if I don't want to have that whistle, I will press there, I will press edit, press there, and I will show it, I will change it to this, for example. Let me hear, what is this? Let me choose some sequences. Electric guitar. That is particularly 6/4 beat, so I will use this one. Okay, now I will exit from here. I will exit from here. Now I have here electric strum guitar. Now I play. Here. Now I like, if I go to style song, now I'm controlling actually style parts or MIDI file parts. And when I'm here, I can mute any part here, or I can mix volume for any part here, for part of the style. If I go to keyboard part, now I can mute or mix upper section of the keyboard or pads. If you go to main, then you have microphone, harmony, double, guitar, line on. Now, if you are in main window, then you can turn off or on microphone. Look at that. When you have that view down, it is showing this part. If you have a view up, that is showing what you are controlling with those potentiometers. But even if you are in upper part, that lower part, it works. You can mute microphone or put it on or off. Harmony, on, off. Effect, on, off. Guitar that is connected, on, off. Line, input, pads, everything. You can put it on, off. It doesn't matter if it's showing upper part. It is just showing what is in display, what you control. Whenever it's showing that part, now display is showing to you what do you control in that with those sliders. If it's that down, then it is showing to you what do you control with those buttons. But that button, microphone is on, microphone is off. And now again, microphone is on, microphone is off. So even if it's not pointing to that light. So now if I go to style song, now I have my rhythm section of style. And whatever is muted here, when I go to matrix mute, it is muted here. So that is just a little bit understanding of Korg PA5, how it works. And some controls you can control with right hands, and you can control with left hand. On left place, right place, same kind of controls. For example, if you decide somehow, instead of controlling pads in pad 3, if you decide you can have control of song set list, then if you are controlling set list, you can control it here. Let me exit from here, main. Let me go to set list. Now we are at set list. Now you can actually adjust that matrix section to control set list as well. Now when we choose any song from set list, if now we are controlling set list. When we exit from set list, now we are controlling favorite sounds. When we go up, then we are controlling sounds from categories of sounds. Very interesting. And a lot of controls, just don't be confused. Always pay attention. Where is that light? If it's that light on category, now you are going to category of sound. If that light is in favorite, now you are controlling your favorite sounds that you can save here. Now if you go to song set list, now you are controlling set lists. Now you can see your set list, and those numbers are same like numbers here. So now if you want to go to song, I'll exit from here to song book. Okay, exit from book is here, songbook. I am pressing set list, but that is songbook set list, and this is book. Actually, book, it is songbook, and songbook set list, it is set list created from entry that we have inside of your songbook. They changed some names. In older keyboard, we just had songbook, and then we had set list. Now, for better understanding, they wrote here songbook set list. It means you are actually creating set list from entries that you have in songbook. That's why it is called songbook set list. Just to remind you, what is that? From where is that created? Not from styles. Now, from styles, you are creating songbook. From songbook, you are creating songbook set list. That is explanation how it works. I think that is enough for this video. I was thinking that I would just talk about matrix section, but I gave you a little bit more information. Have a great day. See you in my next video.